Welcome in, everyone, Twin City Sports Talk. You got Bruce, Jack, and Trevor here for a full show on TCST. We got a good show. We got a snake draft of the week coming up later. It's going to be all about which best athletes would be the best milking a cow. It's going to be a fun one in a bit. But we got some sports action last night. We got some stuff going on tomorrow on Christmas. Any thoughts before we start, guys?
No. Just Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yeah, perfect.
Hope everything's going well.
Yep.
You know what, Trevor? It's the same thing. It's a 2-day fiesta
today. Right now, I made predictions last night for the games. Last night, Wolves played the Knicks, Preds versus Wild. I said the Wolves would win 112-108. So for that, I got that correct. I did say the Wild would win 4-1, so that is considered wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I did get my player prediction for the Wolves game when I said Karl Anthony Towns would have 3 or more threes and have 8+ rebounds. That hit barely. He had 3 threes and I think 10 rebounds. So barely hit there, but we got that done. I said Hughes would get a point and Boldy would get a point. That is wrong.
Hughes got one.
I think Hughes got one, but yeah, Boldy missed out there. Wild coming off of one of their most clunky performances of the year. Jack was at the game last night.
I was going to say, with being at the game last night, there wasn't a lot of oomph. That first period was fine, but even towards the end of the first period, the passing got sloppy. There wasn't much drive. You can even tell, I hate to point out our Lord and Savior, Kirill Kaprizov, but he's people weren't hustling yesterday. It was just almost one of those things where it was if we win, we win. If not, oh well.
They're lucky to get a point out of it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they're very lucky to get a point. I would
lost
say,
in overtime.
Granted, I don't like to always call it the refs because you could do that with anything. But for the love of God, that was the most abysmal reffing I've ever seen at a hockey game.
Yeah, that was bad.
That was horrendous. I don't understand that. Then at the Hartman no call.
Mm-hmm.
The end of the third.
See, I don't know about the Hartman no call because for Trevor and I, this game was only on ESPN Plus.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have that.
Yeah, Hartman got one right to the teeth.
Ooh, a cross check.
Well, high stick, but
okay, yeah.
And he's staring right at him. Nope, didn't see it. Because why would they?
It's probably just because of his history, honestly.
They don't want to give him anything.
Like Bruce mentioned, we couldn't watch the game. Well, I really couldn't because I was with family. But because normally it's recorded on that FanDuel, which was my initial plan when I got home last night. And I'm like, well, the Wolves game's on recording, but not the Wolves. So I put 2 and 2 together. But no, I honestly wonder with Hartman's history if it's any bang, so it'll be screw it, no call.
Yeah.
He's
a rough player.
That, but it's such a key moment in the game. I don't
right.
know.
Why? When was it? Because
it was probably halfway through the third period.
Oh,
roughly.
Really? Okay. And no goals were scored in the third period, right?
No.
Yeah. Would have been a big one. But here's the thing. Here's the issue. The last 2 games, the Wild are now on a losing streak, losing to the Avs and Preds now. Mm-hmm. They are in these games a combined 0 for 6 on the power play.
Yeah,
you
power
don't
play
win if you don't get. And here's the thing. I keep saying it on here, but you need to give the power play first line a little bit of time because Hughes needs to get going still with Kirill and Boldy. You're going to get passes from those 2 when you least expect it. But the power play looks horrible in the last week or 2, ever since Hughes got here.
It's looked ridiculous.
So that is the main reason you lose these games right there.
Mm-hmm.
Because you limited the shots. Gus only had to stop 29 of them. It's not like Preds had 40 shots
the
on
Preds
that.
And the PK, it looked pretty terrible yesterday, too. They went, I think it was 2 for 3.
Yeah.
Preds power play chances.
Yeah, so. They went 2 for 4. Yeah.
2 for 4. That's what it was.
But that's the other thing. When you're sitting in the penalty box more than the other team, you're gonna probably lose the games more. Yeah. And the Wild have not done that many times this year. Either way, for the standings heading into today, I'm 22 and 21. Still got that 500 record I keep gloating about. I'm up to 6 points now. Jack's at 8 and 7 with 3 points. Trevor's at 11 and 6 with 3 points. We'll get back to those for our later predictions. Also, last night the Wolves played the Knicks. fun game. Jalen Brunson was out. Jaden McDaniels was out. So key players on each team. But this was really just the Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards show. I mean, it was really fun to watch those two go at it. And Karl was having just a phenomenal game. And it wasn't just a bunch of threes. He was driving. He got to the free throw line a lot, doing Karl Anthony Towns things. And maybe flopping a bit.
He was always good at that.
Yeah, exactly. Ant, great game, 38 points, 4 for 10 from 3. Rudy, another great game. Rudy's been playing phenomenal lately. Had 16 boards, another double-double for him. Bench was pretty stagnant, I'd say. Bones Highland hit a few threes. I think he took 9 of them, so he's starting to find more confidence shooting the ball more. Trevor, you watched the full game, right?
No,
do any other stuff?
I'm
Oh, you did go to bed.
And all that.
Okay.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna watch it maybe later today when I'm just chilling because most of my family's with their other side, so I'm just chilling with the parents. So I think honestly we'll watch that because I mean it sounds like it was a good game. I honestly don't know anything about it, so
it was a lot of fun. Not a ton of turnovers. I know the Knicks had a lot. The Knicks almost had 20 turnovers, but the Wolves are limiting the turnovers right now. So they only had 11, which that's below league average. So good enough for them.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, it was a good game. Again, though, this is my biggest issue. Make your free throws, Minnesota. We're 69% from the free.
How much of that was Rudy? Not that it like.
Exactly.
Better,
I'll see how many Rudy took, but either way, like Rudy took 4 of them, and he made 3 of them.
And so, Edwards is. I would count Edwards below average for
below average
for how good of a scorer he is. I've never understood how you can't make.
Yeah, Ant went 4 for 6 from there. Dante hit 2 for 4, so even Dante should be making almost all of his free throws. And then
Dante, for sure.
Jalen Clark went 0 for 2. Here's the thing:
nice.
These games where you lose against Memphis and the Kings and the Suns, all of these games, like discluding Rudy, if you make your free throws, you win this game, and your record goes from being 20-10 right now to like 25-5, which is just so astronomically different than 20-10. You'd be like soundly in probably second place in the West. OKC has lost 2 straight now. Wolves and then San Antonio last night, both being 2 of the better teams in the league, the Wolves and the Spurs. But either way, the Thunder are on a losing streak. So, Trevor, what's wrong there?
Breaking news for NFL.
What's that?
Well, not really breaking. I have Brock Bowers in my playoffs, and he's out for the year. So, anyways.
There it is.
For this podcast, but that's below.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. You're free. He's free from the Raiders. Hooray.
For this year. Anyways.
Poor guy.
Yeah. Either way, main part of this episode today, we're going to be going through a couple Wild center targets that the Wild we could see trading for because we've all agreed on the show. The Hughes step was kind of all right, we're going to contend this year. This is our plan. We are going to contend no matter what. And we can all agree that the Wild are still one of their middle 6 centers away. They need another center to compete. And also, another reason I wanted to bring up, I forgot about this. You lose that game last night because you won, I think, 35% of the face-offs.
Well, I was going to say, it felt like we could not win a face-off last night either. Like
that's the thing, too, with the power play.
Pull the puck.
Yeah.
It would be fun, like, if we could pull up a stat. If you could look up Wild post Mikko Koivu, we have got to be like a bottom 8 team in face-off wins in general.
100%, yeah. Definitely something we could get in a future episode for sure, but that actually would be a fun one. But Eck is good with the face-offs, but he needs to be better because that's another thing with these power plays. If you can't win if you can't win a face-off in your zone and set up the power play right away, you're not going to get much time in the zone either way.
Well, you lose like a chunk of that. Just try and get back in if you can get it in with possession. Yeah.
I think they won 19 faceoffs last night and lost 32. I'm pretty sure. So it was very swayed towards the Predators. So That's just something you got to be better at. It sets up the offense. It sets up easy chances right away. So that's the other thing you got to be better at. But for center, Jack, did you have any centers that you had right away?
I mean, I don't really have any that like point or like jump out at me necessarily. I don't think it's gonna take anything like drastic here. Like just trade for a relatively above average center.
Yeah.
Just someone that you go throw on the second line, just for something to rely on. Because right now, I mean, who even is our second line center? Isn't it
right now?
Man, probably.
Well, it's Yurov.
Oh yeah, Yurov.
Well, yeah, but they've been playing Yurov on that Russian line on 3. I think honestly.
Well, yeah, I guess now they're healthy, they have been, but yeah. Either way, he's been flipping around him and Hartman.
I would say between Hartman and Yurov,
But if you could have Hartman scoot down to like the more physical, like fourth line with I guess Nico Sturm is down there.
Well, I wouldn't say fourth, but third.
Yeah, like
the third physical line.
Or now it's
3 would be good. So if we could just get a solid second line center, that'd be great.
Yep. I mean, I have a few names that I'll go through, but Trevor, you don't have anyone that sticks out right away.
I've got one. It's very well. I think odds are probably against it. I don't think it's like a long shot just because of the connections. You guys might know where I'm going here. I mean, this has been all over the news. This is no surprise if you follow Wild News, but there's the Sidney Crosby connection with Garrett and Fleury.
Oh, that's hot.
Fleury's got that special advisor role or whatever. I don't know. I'll probably take that one off your list, Bruce. But I mean, it's intriguing. Pittsburgh in a full rebuild. Now he's loyal. He's the Joe Mauer, obviously, for the Penguins. So, I mean, if people are betting money on it, I would probably say 90% of people are betting, he'll just stick it with Pittsburgh and stay loyal. But if he really wants, and he's like, you know what, after second thought, I want to make a playoff push. The Wild just got Quinn Hughes, you got Boldy, Kaprizov playing well, got a complete team, you got both goalies playing well. And if I can get a good return for Pittsburgh back, because I don't think they're just going to give Crosby up for free. He's not going to get like a huge return, but you can get a promising player. And
he is 38. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think at most he plays through next year, if not. Listen, well, see, I don't think kind of what the LeBron James whole thing, right? I think a lot of people think LeBron's not retiring because he's not hyping it up and giving it all this attention. I think same thing with Crosby. I could see him playing through next year, or then this is the farewell tour. This is my final year.
Oh yeah, you got to have a farewell tour for him.
My guess is Crosby is playing through this year, but yeah, I mean, he's 38. Obviously, still productive. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not wrong, just off the top of my head, I think he's reliable in faceoffs, right? So you fill that need. Another crucial add to the power play because that's been iffy again recently. So I mean, Crosby is intriguing. Now the odds of it are probably between like 10 and 20%. And then I guess the other one that really popped in my head, I'm blanking what team he's on. Maybe you know, is Ryan O'Reilly. On a bad team, or is he a trade? He's still playing, right? I'm not losing my mind. He's not retired.
No, he is. Isn't
the Wild
he on the Preds?
I think he is on the Preds. I'm pretty sure we just played him last night.
Yeah, so Ryan O'Reilly, because if that's true,
right? He's on the Preds. He's their first center.
Yeah.
So I think.
I just talked about him on the podcast because he's leading them in assists and stuff. Yeah, he's having a great year.
That one I just randomly thought of, so I think Ryan O'Reilly could be another one. That's for any others. I don't got any.
Yeah. I thought of Sidney. I didn't have him on my list, but there has been those rumors and stuff like if he wants to contend in his last year or two, it would be a good move if Billy G could pull that off. Not a center, but another name. We talked about him like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but Kiefer Sherwood from Vancouver. That is picking up steam again. The Wild are reportedly in talks about Sherwood, and he's not a center, but he's a guy that's going to score goals and give you a bunch of assists. He's leading Vancouver in points all year. And so, I mean, that would be great. It would take, and here's the thing about Sherwood, his contract's only $1 million. He's being severely underpaid right now.
Oh, yeah.
This was kind of a pop-up year for him. right now, so you kind of have to. And not a pot. He was always reliable.
Was
good
he?
goal
Because that would be a
scorer,
rental, right? He's a free agent after this year.
I think
right?
so. Yeah.
You don't know if he's how old is this guy? I'm blanking on him right now. My point being is, do you know if he's a restricted or is he unrestricted free agent? Because that can also be.
I haven't. Yeah, I don't. I have.
Well, my
he's
point
30
being-
years old.
How old?
30.
30.
I thought he was 30.
He's almost certainly unrestricted then at that age. My point being is, if there's a chance, which it probably isn't, given he's 30, but if he would have been restricted, even if negotiations can't go well, you can always get a comp pick back, or you can match the offer, a fair offer. But
yeah,
he's almost certainly then a true rental because I bet he's unrestricted.
Well, I mean, if he's leading Vancouver in points, he'll definitely have some awareness around him.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I bet he gets traded. Well, here's the thing, Vancouver. I don't think they've lost since we made that trade with Hughes.
No.
So both
teams put them anywhere. Weren't they pretty bad already?
Like,
they weren't great. I mean, I think they were like bottom 5 in the league, but
I still think they're last in the Pacific, but I'm pretty sure they haven't lost since, or they just lost to the Flyers.
It is interesting.
So, that's worse, losing to the Flyers. But either way, all right. I have 3 actual centers that would slide in right at a 2 or 3 line for the Wild. First one from Calgary is Blake Coleman. Do either of you guys? So lefty shot. He's a plus 11 on the ice. Okay. 10 goals this year with 7 assists. He's played over 10 years in the league. So a lot of experience, but he would squeeze in kind of right at that third line. He's been a consistent goal scorer, I guess, but the big thing is he's good with the face-offs, which I really like.
That's just simply what we need right now.
Yeah. And so right now he's got a year and a half left on his contract, $4 million. And all of these guys are tradable and stuff. I made sure of that. But $4 million. So for NHL standards, I think that's just about an average contract, right?
Yeah, I mean your top.
I would
your top guys
category.
Kristaps just got, what was it, like? Oh gosh,
wasn't it like 15 or something?
Yeah, I was gonna say. I think 13 sounded low. I think second line guys could get around 8 or 9 million. So that would be like a third line salary. I'd put it at.
So either way, he's done his last year is the 2026 and 27 season. So you'd have him for a year and a half. Yeah. So that's the first guy, and then familiar name, old friend Eric Holla from the Preds. He would be a rental. Okay, $3 million contract, but we just have him for this half of the season. Okay, again, he's right at that 30. He's a fast player. I mean, Jack, you saw him last night.
He was all over the place.
Golden Gopher, I'm pretty sure. If I'm not mistaken. I think he played for the Gophers. That or he's like a Minnesota guy. I know he's got some Minnesota connection. Unless I'm completely off, but I'm pretty sure.
Isn't he from Finland or something?
Paula?
Yeah.
Well, so he might be from there, but then he may have been a Gopher. I don't know. I swear, unless I'm just mistaking him for someone else, I thought there was some Minnesota connection there, whether he's a Gopher or.
Okay.
I don't know. Regardless,
he moved to Minnesota at age 16. He did play at the U of M. Nice job.
Look at that. There you go,
Boom.
Yeah. Either way, he'd just be. And here's the thing. He's a minus 12 this year, so his line is getting scored on a lot. But he has 5 goals, 14 assists so far. Quick dude, good with the faceoffs. I think he'd be a great third line guy for you going forward. Like we said, you're not going to get a first line guy. You can't give up. You already gave up a lot for Hughes. Can't get a lot out of another trade here.
No.
The last one, Alexander Wenberg from the Sharks. Okay, he's a minus 13. He has 7 goals and 16 assists this year. He's the highest paid out of these two. He signed a 2-year contract last offseason, I'm pretty sure, getting $5 million per year. So still not a ton. But he's a reliable guy on the Sharks. He plays more than 20 minutes a game. So another good goal scorer, passes the puck well, and it's good with faceoffs. I looked for dudes that were good with the faceoffs because that's severely what we need right now.
Yeah.
Either any of those guys really stick out to either of you, or
the Holly connection is just fun, like I said, because the Minnesota reaction sure was been linked, and then I think it was Coleman. It was we played Calgary last year or 2 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. I think it was the Calgary game. And Coleman and one other. It was Coleman and some dude on the Wild were just going at it all game. It was just like a war between the two.
Probably Hartman.
Right, yeah.
Honestly, I think it was. I want to say Hartman, but I can't remember. But no, I mean, all those sound intriguing. I don't know if I want the San Jose guy, but I mean, it don't really matter. If you can get a guy that can win faceoffs and just be a productive middle six forward for lines 2 and 3, and he can move around. And for these guys,
the cheapest option.
For these guys too, it might be. See, I'm trying to think of an intriguing like minor league player or like a fringe NHL / minor league player we have, where it might just be a mid tier prospect, and like a 3 or a 4, 3rd or 4th draft round.
I think Sherwood's going to cost you more than you initially want.
With that contract being so low, yeah, I mean they're gonna want for him. Yeah. If it's like for all 3 guys that I gave, if you gave up the same amount, and you could choose one, I'd choose Coleman. But I will say, Wenberg from San Jose, the thing I like about him too, I watched like a little bit of a highlight tape on him. I don't know a ton about him, but
I was trade for Celebrini at that point.
He is almost pretty identical to Eriksson Ek. He's 6'2", so he's going to get in front of the net a lot and get scrappy, which I love how Ek plays. I mean, he's not about getting bloody lip every single game he plays. Wenberg's kind of the same thing. Big dude, he can hit. So I like that. But either way, I'd be fine with either 3 of them. And
I mean, like I think said, it's not. You can't be very picky.
Yep. Yeah, I mean that's really all we have for that. So those are 3 names that we could see the Wild trading for, or maybe we want to. Maybe it's a bit far fetched. Maybe they don't trade at all. We don't know. Either way, that's it for the Wild talk today. Wild don't play until Saturday, right?
Mm-hmm.
Saturday
at Winnipeg.
Winnipeg. Start that 7-game road trip. Then
Kick
they
the
go.
Shit out of old Connor.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Tomorrow is Christmas. Winter whiteout, U.S. Bank Stadium. The Minnesota Vikings are playing the Detroit Lions in one of the best uniform matchups of all time. Did you guys?
Are they doing the black and blue?
Yeah.
Like okay.
It's the black jerseys
those are one of my favorite
all
jerseys
white
in the
out.
entire league.
That's what each team wore last year, right? In that terrible final game.
In what?
In the terrible final game for the division. Isn't that what each team wore, right?
Well, we didn't wear the all white out. Like we're wearing our winter warrior things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the ones with the silver.
With the white and white.
Yeah.
Nice.
Either way, elite uniform matchup tomorrow at U.S. Bank Stadium. Either way, J.J. McCarthy out with a hairline fracture on his throwing hand. So we get to see Max Brosnan. I don't know, thoughts, guys. How confident are you in the offense, Trevor or Jack? Jack, you start.
Okay, let's say the offense. I don't know. I mean, I could see Brosmer playing better than he did against Seattle because I mean we're not in Seattle and we're not playing a top 3 defense in the league. Where Detroit's injury rattled, their defense has been all year. I mean, they got no branches. Ian Hutchinson, he's still playing.
For sure.
But I don't know. I don't see us winning by any means. But,
spoiler.
Yeah, sorry. Okay, let's be real. We're all thinking that. But I don't know. I don't have much faith in the offense. I just would like to see the big names actually contribute. Like if you gotta assume they're just gonna let Brosmer do his thing, just throw the ball, see what he can do, get JJ to 1,000, hopefully.
That's what Jack and I talked about yesterday. He needs 40 yards a game. He's like 85 away.
Okay,
it's gonna be close.
Yeah,
I feel like you can get it done, just given that you have 2 games. But no, for going into it, it's just I'm really nervous. This is probably going to be a tough watch. To Jack's point, I don't think it'll be as bad as Seattle. but also seeing how it went last year in Detroit, and I get like new quarterbacks. Every team changes each year. I don't know. It just I don't have faith, even with us being at home.
Well, that's good because guess
Yeah.
what?
Go
NFL
ahead.
draft. We need a better draft pick, so that's good.
Oh yeah, yeah. You guys
Trevor,
gonna stay tuned for the number 1 pick bowl, the Raiders and the Giants this weekend?
Oh, I forgot that's this weekend. Yeah,
Here,
no,
real
I'm
quick,
fine actually.
what's the Jordan? What's Mason? Is he going in questionable?
I think he's out for the year.
I think he's done for the year. Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's out for the year. Obviously, Ryan Kelly, he got ruled out today, which I don't even know why he was even like.
My point being,
he doesn't need to play the rest of the year. It's just like we're playing for nothing. Like just don't. I don't know.
I was checking on Mason, even though I honestly didn't probably expect him to play. I guess we'll see for sure. But in case he would have played, if you could get the running game going and just keep it simplified for Brosmer. But if Mason's not playing, even with Jones playing, I don't have faith. It's going to be a bad game. I feel like.
Yeah, that's fair. I could definitely see a bad game for the offensive standpoint of talking about it. I have no doubts about the defense.
Well, the
defense completely shut down Jared Goff the first game of the year. Yeah, JJ had one of his better games of the year. And that was kind of the storyline that game, but Jared Goff was terrible. I mean, he couldn't do anything against the defense last time we played them. I don't have any doubt behind. I mean, even though we're out of the playoffs, we're playing spoiler at this point. If the Lions lose, they're out of the playoffs. We're going to be I don't want to spoil my prediction or anything. I'm not confident in a win, I'll say, going into it. But I know they're going to come out, the defense specifically, come out firing on all cylinders and really take it to the Lions. They're not going to be, just like Jack and I had talked about yesterday. I think Trevor legged out. Is he paused for you?
Mm-hmm. That was pretty funny. That should be the thumbnail.
Yeah, just him sitting there.
Here, but no, I just kind of like what you were going off. I think the defense is definitely going to be the main watch of this game. Like you're not going to think the offense is going to do anything spectacular.
Yeah. Yeah, the offense, I think, could be pretty stagnant. I mean, the Lions' defense has holes a lot of places. They have injuries. I mean, Kirby Joseph's out for the whole year with that ACL that happened earlier in the season. Their D-line, not a lot of special. Lee McNeil, obviously Hutchinson, but off of that, not a lot. That you can get stuff with their defense. There's definitely going to be holes if the offensive line plays well. This game's won in the trenches. If the offensive line plays well, I think you can have more confidence winning the game. But I don't see Brosmer, like you guys kind of said, having that Seattle game with 4 picks and having that blue screen of death moment where he just shovels the ball right to Ernest Jones.
I was laughing.
Yeah. I don't know. Defense is going to take it to him. I feel, honestly, like in that environment, the winter whiteout, it's got to be maybe one of the better environments in the league when that happens, that whiteout at US Bank Stadium. I don't know. It's a weird game. Play spoiler, but lose. I'd rather lose. Jack and I talked about it yesterday. I want Jeremiah Love, man.
Or Joe Burrow. I want. Or Joe Burrow. Always keep that.
I don't want Burrow. As crazy as that sounds, I'd rather just like.
Okay, let's have this conversation then right now, because this is what Jack and I talked about yesterday.
Oh yeah, we went on a tangent about this.
Trev, we said yesterday, McCarthy, the next 3 first-round picks. Would you do that to get Joe Burrow? Huh?
Sorry. Also, my internet's iffy. You guys are probably caught on to that. But if I caught most of it, was McCarthy and 3 first, hypothetically.
The next 3 first-round picks.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm not doing that. I don't even consider it. As crazy as that sounds, because our salary cap is already in a crapshoot going into this offseason. So you add Burrow's contract and then boomer the Cincinnati Bengals just like that.
Well, so Jack and I covered that in yesterday's episode. Like
you just got to go back and watch yesterday's. We talked about it pretty good.
Yeah, we went into the weeds with it, with like a ton of contract, who to get rid of to get that salary cap in a good spot for it.
Which we don't need to go over it all again.
No, we're not going to. All I'm going to say is Jack and I agreed if you do that deal, we both do take that deal, the next 3 firsts and JJ for Joe. The only concern is obviously the injury front, and Trevor's still legging out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Either way,
it's iffy, but
either way, with that deal, and we're assuming Brian Flores is your DC again next year because he's been having head coaching job offers, but he still has that lawsuit against the league. He might be the DC next year. If Brian Flores is your DC and then Joe Burrow's paired up with Kevin O'Connell, instant Super Bowl contender. I mean, you are instantly considered top 5 in the league. I don't care if you don't have Addison. I don't care if you lose half of your defense. If you have Brian Flores running the defense, they're going to be top 15 in the league in a lot of key categories. You instantly become Super Bowl contenders for a 2-year window or however long that Burrow contract was. But yeah, go listen to the episode yesterday, Trev, because we went into the weeds. Who to get rid of this offseason to make rid of, or
it was a good one.
It was fun. Either way, and that goes for the same viewers here. If you didn't catch yesterday's episode, it was a fun one, so go watch it.
Oh yeah, a lot of what ifs, but
yes,
it got you thinking.
A lot of reckless speculation is what we can say right there. All right. Either way, Vikings. We'll get to our predictions about the game in a bit. Anyway, right now, time for the snake draft of the week. Can you guys hear the sounders? Is that working now?
Do it again.
Don't ask me. I can't hear it, but don't trust my word for it.
No, I can't hear it either.
Weird. All right. Well, that's definitely setting. Either way, snake draft of the week. We are drafting who would be the best athletes in the 4 major sports, not retired players, all current players, to be the best. We said that last week. No retired players.
I think we just changed that rule right now. Like it should be like within.
Okay,
like,
you know what? No. I actually like it. I have a retired on my sheet too. I was gonna bring it up for fun. All right. Okay. Retired and current players.
Yeah, but it still has to be the 4 major.
Yep, 4 major sports.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just to clarify for the I might be but for the I don't want to do, unless you guys disagree, I don't want to do people way that have been retired for a long time. But if they're within the last 10 years of playing, is that cool? Or could we really count anyone?
Sure, I don't. That don't matter as much. But
no,
as long as you don't choose some dude that was smoking a cigarette and was 300 pounds playing Major League Baseball in 1940 that we don't know about.
No,
yeah.
All right, cool.
All right. The topic: best athletes that we think would be the best at milking a cow. It's going to be a fun one. I really like this topic right here. I think going back to last snake draft, Jack ended up taking the win.
Yep.
He got the most votes by the commenters.
Thank you, Brandon Marsh.
Yeah, Brandon Marsh last week's edition was chopping wood, and Brandon Marsh kind of took that away for old Jack. But Christmas Eve edition, we're going to get some milk from these athletes. Jack takes the win, so he's going to be picking third. And I think Trevor took last and I took second. So Trevor is getting the first overall pick this week. And then I will get second and Jack gets third. And then the wraparound, Jack will pick first in the second round.
I like it.
Let me get my notebook ready real quick. But Trevor, you have the first overall pick. So let's get to it.
I'm going with the terrible, everyone hates him in Minnesota, off. No longer playing Blair Walsh.
Oh, gosh. All right.
Do you have a reasoning of why he would be good at milking a cow?
Yeah, he sucks at kicking balls, so he needs to start this new process of milking a cow. I'll put it at for PG terms.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Got to use his hands, not his legs.
All right.
Yeah.
Or feet. Sorry.
All right. Now that we are doing retired players, I love my the second overall pick here.
So pissed.
I don't know if I'm gonna snipe you. I'm really excited about this one though. This is a hometown kid from Minnesota. I mean this he fits the description here, not subscription. I always say that. I am gonna go with the second overall pick out of the Minnesota Twins, Joe Mauer. From Minnesota, always a Minnesota kid. He literally is sponsored on Kemp's Ice Cream, a dairy brand.
Fair.
He is just a guy that you can see milking a cow on a farm. I mean, the dude is just. I mean, you think of Joe Mauer, you think of him milking a cow. You don't think of him playing baseball or anything.
It's got to be pretty good.
I mean, with the catcher too, he has the great hand strength, the great speed, like everything you need to milk a cow right there. Joe Mauer.
All right.
Joe Mauer.
All right. I kind of went with I don't want to say same, but I went with a similar tactic as to last time. I went with the sheer raw strength.
Okay.
Aspect of it.
You're gonna hurt the cow though.
You're gonna get that milk out. Who cares?
All right.
So with the third pick in the draft, I'm going to take everyone's favorite brother, Jason Kelce.
I have him on my list. You sniped me. All right. I was 100% going to take him second.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's a great pick right there. That's a great
And then,
pick.
I mean, on the wraparound here. First
so Trevor.
Yep. I mean, come on. He's a big dude, hits for power. Arguably the face of the year. We're going with Big Dumper, man.
I did not think about this. Cal Raleigh. Okay.
Give me Big Dumper milking that cow, baby.
You're gonna win. You are gonna win again.
Dude, I put some serious thought into this shit.
I thought I did because I like my Joe Mauer pick. I really do. But Jason Kelce, I had on my board. I didn't think of Cal Raleigh though. That's good stuff from Jack right there. All right. I kind of so Jack's going for all brute strength in this draft. I am basically like a lot of mine were northern guys, farm boys who grew up on farms. They're from the Midwest. So with my second pick, you know what? No. I'm going to save him for the third round because I don't think Trevor or you will pick him or Trevor. But I'm going to go in the direction of the Chiefs, offensive lineman Creed Humphrey.
Okay.
Because he's left-handed.
The left hand matters a lot.
I like that.
Yeah, I think another dude I think he's from the Midwest too, but more of the strength aspect of it. But I mean, he looks like a cow himself. So, Creed Humphrey with the second pick in the second round. Either way, Trevor has the wraparound here. Last pick in the second, and then the first pick in the third. Trevor, what's your second round pick?
All right, you guys gave me an idea. I didn't have this guy going into it, but I'm gonna go Alejandro Kirk.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he doesn't have to bend down.
Yeah,
that's true.
He's just kind of right.
5'4"
Alejandro Kirk. Yeah, like I have a lot of catchers on my list for like the hand strength. I don't know. I think having their hand bruised by 100-mile-per-hour fastballs for 20 years. They're
gonna have some. They're gonna have some strong grippers there.
Yeah, I really like that Cal Raleigh pick though by Jack. I really like that.
All right, Trevor, let's hear the wraparound.
Yeah.
All right. I actually think he's doing good this year, but he sucked on the Vikings. I don't have any good guesses here, so I'm gonna go Ed Ingram. He likes to use his hands in football. He kind of sucks at placing those hands. So we're gonna see if he's got a better placement at gripping with his hands.
Okay. Maybe that's his profession after football. He works for Kemp Milk, the whole company right there.
Handle Lakes. There you go.
Comes back up to Minnesota to milk cows for a living. All right, Ed Ingram. So Trevor rounds his round out with Blair Walsh, Alejandro Kirk, and Ed Ingram. Okay. It's my pick. Yeah. All right, my pick. This is a guy from North Dakota. We're pretty familiar with him after this season. This guy knows how to grip a football. He knows how to sling the football, maybe to the other team a little bit too much. I'm going to go Carson Wentz. Carson Wentz, big North Dakotan farm boy. He loves to hunt. He likes to get his hands dirty. He can grip a football. Carson Wentz.
All
right, Jack with the last pick in the milking a cow snake draft.
We're kind of going for a Hail Mary here.
All right.
So sticking with my brute strength.
Okay.
This is the guy. Wow. So if I'm a cow, right? Well, that's an odd vision. So let's just envision yourself as a cow, right?
All
You're
right.
sitting in the barn. It's like, 5:30 in the morning. You're just waking up. You're like, damn, here's another day. And you hear the door kick open, and you see the 2004 Minnesota Viking legend, Brock Lesnar, come in.
I got him on my list.
I mean, come on. What are you going to do? Just saying.
Run for your life.
The cow's running through the wall. He's not having that. He's not.
Dude,
he's gonna hurt me.
That cow's getting milked whether he wants to or not.
He's gonna suplex him. That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna pick up the cow and just smashing him into the ground. Oh man.
I don't know.
All right.
That's my final pick.
Yeah, I love it. All right,
That's
Jack
wild.
going for full strength. Trevor, I don't know if you really had a wavelength in this one.
I don't know. I didn't have an idea of game plan.
All right. Yeah, I was kind of going for the. Yeah. I was going for more Midwest guys.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, Trevor.
I had Lewisine and Andrew Booth considered as well. But yeah, no, I didn't really have. You guys have good strategies, but I had no thoughts going into this. I didn't know what to think.
I'm telling you, I put like an hour of thought into this.
I was gonna say you guys
at least an hour of thought. Like this
is last night.
When my insomnia is kicking in and I'm sitting there staring at the ceiling at 4:30 in the morning, this is what I'm thinking about.
Man, Brock Lesnar would be great at milking.
Dude, would he not? He'd be great at it.
I think he'd hurt him. He'd hurt the cow.
If the cow gets milked, we didn't ask how the cow gets milked. It's if it gets milked, and it's getting milked.
Good point. All right, Trevor ends it with Blair Walsh, Alejandro Kirk, and Ed Ingram. I rounded out with Joe Mauer, Creed Humphrey, and Carson Wentz. And then Jack rounds it out with Jason Kelce, Kyle Raleigh, and Brock Lesnar. I'll make sure to put in the comment section, let's make sure we don't hurt the cow, to point it me or Trevor's way instead of Jack.
Yeah.
Either way, that's a snake draft. That was a great one. We'll be back next week. If you guys make sure you comment down below who your winner is. I'll be posting on Instagram and TikTok.
Do like an Instagram poll for Instagram.
I'll figure that out. It wouldn't let me. I'll figure that out. It wouldn't let me last time, but either way, I'll figure that out. I'll do a poll. Either way, people vote. We had actually a lot more commenters than we thought last time.
Oh,
we
yeah.
had 10 or more, I think. But
let's ride back.
Yeah, well, it'll be a fun one this week. Very different wavelengths going into this one. So that was fun. Either way, that's the snake draft. Now we're going to get to some predictions for Christmas Day. We got 2 games to get to. Vikings, Lions at home at US Bank Stadium. And then Wolves at Denver to play the Nuggets. Nikola Jokic, Jamal Murray. They're all going well right now. Kind of a big rivalry right there, Nuggets and Wolves. All right. Trevor, you got a Vikings prediction you'd like to share?
Not really, because it's depressing.
Okay. What is it?
All right. That being said, Lions are going to win 27-7 over the Vikings.
Okay.
And the player prediction, I have Goff with a very Jared Goff end of season playoff push, even though their shots are pretty much gone. But anyways, Goff 300 plus yards throwing. I should have just said 300 plus, but whatever. It's not like he's going to rush. Yeah, so 300 plus yards throwing with 2 touchdowns. So whether it's rushing or 2 throwing, whatever. Rushing.
I'll put 2+ touchdowns for you.
2+ touchdowns in any cut or anyway, and then no interceptions for Goff.
So a 3-leg parlay for Trev. 0 picks. Yeah. All right. 300 yards, 2 touchdowns, 0 picks. So no confidence in the Vikings defense.
Well, I have confidence. It's just I don't have confidence in the offense, which means the defense
staying on the field.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. That's completely fair. All right, Jack, what's your Vikings prediction?
I'm going with a loss as well. We're going to lose. Let's go 28-14. No, 28-10. Sorry.
Okay.
I think this is going to be the curse of the 2-headed monster. I think that's how this game's going to kind of go. I think Gibbs and Monty are going to destroy us.
Okay.
So I got those two combined having 2+ touchdowns.
Okay.
And then let's do. I'm gonna go Brosmer to have. I don't think he's gonna throw. I think he's gonna have under 2 picks tomorrow. I think he's only gonna throw 1.
So 1 or less.
1 or less picks.
Or 1 or 0. Yeah. Quick question on Gibbs. I was looking. Did he get hurt in last week's game? Because he had rush.
I think he tweaked something, but I'm sure.
Okay. I think he's good to go.
Well,
especially with them having the playoff push, he's gonna play.
Yeah.
All right. I don't like the negativity. It might be warranted, but do I
gotta do what you gotta do, Bruce?
Here's the thing: if I choose us to lose, it's gonna reverse jinx us, get us the win, and then we're gonna be in 16 for the.
This isn't a mind thing. This is with your heart. This game.
My heart's been shattered by this team.
What does your left toe say?
Now it's gonna get put on the tee and driven 300+ yards. Merry Christmas, Minnesotans.
Vikings win.
You are insane.
Hey.
So Trevor,
Vikings
we get to laugh
win.
at him when.
Hey. Yeah. There's a reason I just got to 500. Vikings win 23-20. Game-winning field goal by Pro Bowl snub Will Reichert.
Yeah, that's criminal. By the way.
Yeah, that was.
We need to do better as a state, as a community, and as a society. What do we do? He even made an awesome little Christmas video for us.
I blame Walls.
He failed him.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. My prediction is Brosmer will have 2+ touchdowns, and 1 or less picks. And my reasoning is that the offense going into that Seattle game was absolutely horribly ran by Kevin O'Connell. He didn't mix in the run game. He was trying to throw the ball downfield, JJ and Max Brosmer, for all that matters. Right now, Kevin O'Connell's running this offense perfectly in these last 3 weeks. The Giants game, there were a few flaws, but JJ also got hurt, and it's kind of hard to switch mid-game quarterback when you haven't been preparing. Brosmer wasn't on the first team reps all week. Here's the thing. The Lions have a lot of holes on defense. The Vikings offense, Brosmer, this is a chance for him to show something. And I actually think he will. It sucks that Mason's down, but this offensive line is healthy for the most part. I mean, Justin School actually was the highest rated player for the Vikings against the Giants. I don't know if you guys saw that. So Justin School coming off maybe the best week of his life.
Hey, he's in a contract year, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Fair. Touche.
Either way, it's a little bit outrageous for me to say that, but I got the Vikings winning. lines have holes, and the defense is our defense, and it's just great. I don't need to talk about it anymore. Trevor, Wolves prediction. Wolves play the Nuggets tomorrow night in Denver.
Yeah, I have another L coming. I got Wolves 111, Nuggets with a big line 129. So Wolves 111, Nuggets 129.
Okay.
And Jokic is going to have his Jokic type game. I should have looked at assists. I kind of blanked out on that.
That is
I'm
what?
gonna pull up his stuff here real quick.
Yeah, how many?
Nuggets.
I'm gonna say screw it. Let me know what he's averaging for assists. Anyways,
28 points per game, assists. He's averaging 11, and then rebounds 12. God, he's averaging a triple double. This guy should be the MVP every year.
That's nice. Anyways, I have Jokic 30+ points, 10+ boards, and he'll be 1 assist shy of the triple double at 9 assists.
So specifically 9.
Oh well, can I do 9 or less? Let's do 9 or less.
9 or less.
He's only going to be short on the assist part.
He's going to come just short. So he'll be at
You know what? Yeah, I'll just say that. I'll just say he'll just okay, 9 or less rebounds.
No,
9
assists. So 10.
What?
Right.
Oh, 10+ boards, you said.
Yeah, 10+ boards.
Okay.
So he'll have the double digits in boards and then 9 or less assists.
Okay.
He'll jump. Yeah, he's gonna come close to that triple double, but then no.
All right. Jack. All right.
Well, again with the whole basketball, I mean, I'm starting to get a little more familiar with it. But I'm gonna go. We're gonna lose, so this is gonna be an awesome Christmas tomorrow, sports wise. We're gonna lose. Let's go 123 to 112.
Okay.
I don't.
Is the game in Denver?
Yeah. Denver's coming into this game 21-8. They are 1 slot ahead of us in the division here. Yeah, I mean they're going really well right now. Jamal Murray's playing phenomenal. They're coming off of actually a 1-point loss to the Mavs. But either way, this month they are 8-3. The Wolves have the best record in the league this month at 9-2. But Nuggets are right behind them. So they're coming in hot. But yeah.
Actually, you know what? I think the Wolves are going to win tomorrow.
Okay.
Change my
Same
mind.
score or what?
No, we're going to change. We're going to go 117 to 115.
To 1. Oh, close one.
Yeah, it's going to be a close one.
All right.
Get some, and I think Ant's going to have I think he's going to have a stellar game. I think Ant's going to get above. He's going to get 25 at least.
Okay.
No, I think mostly got to go at least 30.
Well, are you adding stuff more?
We're going to have a couple more legs, Trevor. Just hold your horses.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Yep.
Then we're going to go. I think Jokic is going to have under 25.
Okay. All right.
Is that solid or how crazy is that?
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to look at Jokic's last 10 games, and I'm going to see how many he has 25 in those last 10 games. All right. So last 10 games, I'm just going to name them off. This is from recent to least recent. 29, 14, 25, 23, 39, 36, 28, 40, 25, 29.
Yep, sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, do it.
Sure. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine right there. Yeah. Yeah, I have the Wolves losing this one. I keep saying it. I know, like, if there's any consistent listeners right now, people keep hearing me say I want to keep seeing the Wolves prove it after keep winning games and keep piecing them together. But Nuggets coming off a loss. I think every game that they've lost this season, the next one they've won by 10 or more points. Wolves lose 1. I think the defense will kind of show up for both. So I'll just say 108 to 101. As for prediction, I think Jokic triple double. I mean, is that good enough, you think? Because a triple double, that's hard to do. Or do you guys want more?
Yeah.
Seems fair.
Because he hasn't really been doing it every game.
No.
All All right, that's fair.
Yeah.
Get triple double. All right.
Yeah.
There's our predictions. Standings 22 and 21. Jack's 8 and 7. Trevor's 11 and 6. So we'll see how we do tomorrow. Yeah, we're not having a show tomorrow. It's Christmas. But for today, that's everything. Covered a little bit of Wild Center talk. We got a great snake draft out of the way. We'll see. Everyone comment on that. Who your winner is.
You know who the winner is.
Yeah, I think Jack might be coming in with a second win with the snake draft in a row here, which we got to complete that time. We'll think of a new topic. We'll have another one next week. Sometime this weekend, probably we'll have Name That Franchise. So watch out for that, people. But
who's up?
Sure
is Trevor doing it this weekend?
No, it's me. Yeah.
Okay.
I won last time, so.
Yep.
And we're all tied ones. We've all won one of those, so that one's even. At least the snake draft, Jack's coming away with that, I feel like. But all right, everyone, make sure you go subscribe, follow the Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and YouTube.
Want to give us a Christmas present, dude? There it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
Other than that, Twin City Sports Talk. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you after Christmas.